The mountain wasn't on any map. Locals called it the Sleeping Spine, a place where compasses died and animals refused to go. I reached it at dusk, when the sky was the color of rust and ash. The air felt alive, vibrating faintly beneath the ground, like the earth itself was whispering something too ancient to understand. At the base, half buried under roots and moss, I found a slit in the rock. It wasn't carved. It looked as if the mountain had grown around it. Warm breath drifted from within, thick with the scent of rain, iron, and something reptilian. I should have turned back. Instead, I lit my torch and stepped in. Inside, the air pulsed. The stone walls shimmered with scales embedded in their surface, shifting slightly, as if breathing. I followed a tunnel spiraling downward, its walls slit and veined with faint green light. Every sound of my footsteps, my breath, echoed a heartbeat behind, as though something was walking with me, unseen. I reached a vast chamber carved in living rock, with towering columns coiled by serpent-shaped carvings. Then, the carvings moved. Dozens of eyes blinked open. The figures detached from the stone and slid downward. Creatures part man, part reptile. Long tails coiled behind them, spines glowing faintly under translucent skin, their faces shifting between human and scaled. As if reality itself struggled to define them, they circled me, silent, their tongues flicking the air. One of them stepped closer, her body slender and sinewy, covered in emerald scales that caught the torchlight like wet glass, her eyes golden and ancient. She pressed her clawed hand to my chest, not in threat, but recognition. Behind her, hundreds more emerged, from pools of glowing water, from walls, from ceilings. Descending like cold-blooded angels, they began to chant, not with throats, but through vibration, resonating through bone and air alike. The walls answered, lighting with serpentine sigils. My torch went out, but the cavern glowed green and gold, alive with movement. I wanted to run, but something held me in place, an invisible force pulling at my pulse, syncing it with theirs. Then I saw a massive obsidian throne at the chamber's center, half swallowed by roots and fossilized bone. The creatures turned toward it and bowed, their tails curling like ribbons of worship. The air shimmered, and I saw a ghostly vision, a king of old, human yet not, eyes burning amber, crown of scaled metal. His face flickered, merging with mine. Pain seared through me, light crawling beneath my skin, veins burning neon green. The creatures hissed in unison, a sound that shook dust from the ceiling. They touched the ground, whispering in their tongue. The blood returns. Their queen slithered forward from the shadows, taller than the rest, crowned with horns of translucent bone, her breath warm against my face, her scales patterned like galaxies, dark blue fading to silver. She studied my eyes, searching for something lost. Then she smiled me, a terrifying reverent curve. The creatures roared together, vibration rippling through water, stone, and air. From the pools, pillars of green light rose, wrapping around my body. My heartbeat slowed, matching theirs. In the glowing water, I saw myself changing, pupils slitting, skin glowing faintly, veins shifting like serpentine trails. They called to me, not with voices, but with memories. I saw their history. Wars in darkness, cities beneath mountains, humans betraying their reptilian creators. They weren't monsters. They were the forgotten architects of the first civilization, and I was their descendant, the last thread of their royal bloodline. The queen lifted her claw. The throne trembled, rising from the ground. The creatures bowed again, hissing rhythmically. The green sigils blazed brighter, and the entire cave pulsed in unison with my heart. When I sat upon that throne, the glow consumed the chamber. I felt the weight of every scale, every ancient oath, every buried kingdom waiting beneath the earth. The queen knelt before me, and thousands of reptilian eyes turned upward, in worship. The mountain's breathing stopped. Silence fell, the silence of obedience. In that stillness, I understood. I hadn't discovered their cave. I had answered its call, and somewhere, in the shifting dark of that ancient cave, I finally understood. Humanity had never been the first civilization. It had only been the echo of one that came before.